You guys like my hair? I call it the electroshock therapy hair. I just don't care, you know? It's like, a lot of women obsess about their hair. Stupid. Y'all should find something else to obsess about that's more worth your time, you know? Just saying. Hair's awesome, just the way it is. So, I have a confession, you guys. I'm gay. They already know that. I'm actually just half gay, but it's not as much of a confession when you're only half gay. And if you're half gay, there's still like hope there, you know? It's like your parents can just be like, oh, well, she's just going through a phase. She just thinks that she's bisexual, but with enough dick influence, we can turn her full straight, you know? She'll be all the way heterosexual. Just pretty sure that's what my parents thought when I came out to them in the 7th grade. They're just like, oh, she doesn't know what she's really feeling. I find that odd, you know, when people, like, you try to tell them something about yourself, and they want to, like, disagree with you, and they're like, oh, you don't know. You don't know who you are. See, that's strange. I'm like, well, if I didn't know, like, why would I tell you? Well, it's like, no, I just really want attention. That's why I'm saying I'm gay. I don't understand. Anyway, my original confession before I got on this, I don't know why I started talking about bisexuality, but oh yeah, I started smoking again. That's another confession. Yeah, but that's not really much of one because, you know, they already know because you got the cigarette in your hand and you're about to light it. So, I'm just lying to myself. I'm not really a smoker. I don't really know what smoking is. Okay, so my confession is I invited some people to my house last night, right? For this comedy therapy thing. And I just ended up isolating myself and waiting for everybody to leave. I do this all the time, and it's like last night. It just made me really sad, you know. Like I just wanted to fucking cry because I was like, you know, you can paint this pretty little picture in your head of how you want things to go, but like that's not how it's gonna go because you're too fucking crazy, and that's always what it boils down to with me, man. It's like I'll never be able to enjoy things like, you know, a well-adjusted person. Like I'll never just be able to like go out to a public place and not be like dissecting everything and raping everybody and trying to figure out what's wrong that, you know, everybody's trying to hide, you know, because that's me. Like that's me in social situations. Like I get so fucking bored with people. And I was hoping that, if I invited people to my house, then I could just get them to talk about what I want to talk about. But I realized, like, no, you were not assertive enough, lady. You were not assertive enough until you get on stage, And the thing is, like, when I got the mic, when I'm performing, it's like I got the floor, and that's awesome. I can manipulate people. I can control the things that they talk about. That's really cool. But I don't have that level of assertion anywhere else, I feel like I have it more up there because I don't have it down here, Down here. But it's funny. I liked all the people that I invited over too. I liked every single one of them. But I just like ended up going out into my garage and like lying down on my little heroin mattress and like falling asleep. Like that's me at parties. And I feel like such a boring person for that. Like I want to be this entertainer and I want like to direct people to what I want, but it's just I feel like you have to work at it a little harder, Amy. That's just what it is. I mean, and by work at it a little harder, I mean work at it a lot harder. Like throw your back out. Yeah, but it's like I feel so bad, man. Like I just feel like such a shitty person for that. Like, dude, this one time I had a party at my parents' house. My parents went out of town for like one weekend, and I took it upon myself to throw a party because I always wanted to, right? And they had an awesomely stocked liquor cabinet, and so I invited a bunch of people to my house. And I actually didn't get drunk that night, mind you. I ended up just getting so high that, like, I fell asleep. Like, I invited people to my house, and then I got so high that I just fell asleep and didn't even enjoy anybody's company. Not that I was anyway, but you just rather have your own private party. But see, like, me being on stage, like, having that time to myself, like, that's me allowing people in to see that party, And that's cool, and I think that people, like, understand it and they want to be there, but it's just, like, I can't let anybody in now unless I got a microphone. It's very disheartening, Just like I really like to see myself in a certain way, and I'm just like coming to terms with the fact that that's just not the way that I am. Like, I'm never gonna make it to showbiz because like I'm a punctual. Like I don't give a fuck about anybody's time but my own. Uh, and I don't want to do a bunch of things that I don't want to do. And I feel like being in any kind of like performance art, but especially comedy, it's like you got to do a bunch of stuff that you don't want to do. You got to be on shows that you don't want to be on, and then act like it's such a fucking awesome opportunity getting on some gig at a fucking honky tonk bar or some shit. It's like I don't want to fucking degrade myself in that way. Like I just don't want to do things that I'm not interested in, all because like I want to make it, Like I'm not that fucking desperate. So yeah, we're not gonna make it showbiz. But Like, I feel like I could start some sort of like underground scene for all like the fuck ups, all the nonconformists, all the free thinkers. You're a control freak though. That's the thing. Like, yeah, I'm a fucking control freak. I don't know. It's just sad. I'm gonna die alone. I'm gonna live alone. I'm gonna die alone. Like, I woke up crying today. Not that that means anything, but like, you know, it's just real sad. It's like, you know, when you can connect with people, but you can only stay connected for so long before it just fades out, you know? And it's like, I'm back to black. Much like Amy Winehouse. I love you. I love you. Like, yeah, you know, like, in my head, like, I'm partying with her, you know? It's like, why would I hang out with real people when I can hang out with, like, fucking Amy Winehouse? And she's dead, you know? It's like, but I can still hang out with her. That's how awesome I am, you know? Because it's like, I'll take hanging out with, like, another version of somebody that I make up. Rather hang out with, like, the fake version than the real version, because the real version tends to be really fucking disappointing, you know? And I don't even think it's them. It's me. Like, it's my fucking problem. It's my personality disorder that keeps me from being able to, like, be with people, you know? Just like, because I'm somewhere else. Don't feel sorry for yourself, though. I mean, you just throw yourself into comedy even more. I say that, right?